Hi, I'm James Johnson Ferguson and I own Springkell. Welcome to my home. I'm here to persuade you to have your wedding here in our wonderful house. It's a Georgian house built from 1734. We've got 14 bedrooms in the house and we've got 4 bedrooms in the cottages, which are just 50 metres away from the house. You're probably wondering where we are. Well, we're quite near Gretna, so we're just inside Scotland, over the Scottish border. And the reason for that is that my great-great-grandparents bought the house here and they were given some money to buy the house, but it had to be in Scotland. So that's why it's only 7 miles from Gretna, which is right on the Scottish border. When you're getting here, we are literally 5 minutes from the M74, junction 20 on the M74, through Eaglesfield, down a short hill, and that is 2 miles to Springkell. It takes 5 minutes. So although it's really peaceful, really quiet, really secluded, it's also only 5 minutes from the motorway. You should get married here because it's an amazingly beautiful house with lots of stunning backdrops for photography. It's also, although it's got the wow factor quite clearly when you see the pictures, it's also quite informal. So you feel relaxed and all your party will enjoy the 2 wedding days or the 1 wedding day, whichever you decide. I always try and persuade people to spend 2 days here so you can really relax. Not only is it your wedding, but it's a party. It's a party for all your guests and we want you to really enjoy your time here. We can seat 100 people for the wedding breakfast, and we can seat less, obviously. So if you're a party of 20, we can fit you in too. So we can have 100 sitting down, having an amazing meal. Our chef is a 2-rosette chef. He comes from Glasgow and he works with us full time, and he produces amazing food. So if you want to have a look at any of the feedback on Facebook, help yourself. During the evening, or whenever you like really, we can have up to 250 people in the house. It's one of the largest houses in Scotland, so there's really plenty of room for everybody. Come and enjoy yourself. You can get married in the wedding room, which has got an amazingly intricate ceiling designed by the same design team who designed the Titanic. That's something to, a little fact for you. And it really is intricate, it's really amazing. So you can get married in the wedding room, which is inside the house, and we can fit 150 people in that room, 100 sitting and 50 standing at the back. You can also get married outside, anywhere within eyesight of the house has all got permission for your wedding. And as you know, in Scotland, you don't need a structure above you to get married. In particular, the round garden is stunning. I really love it there. It's very peaceful. You've got the sound of the birds all around you, and you've got a beautiful statue in the middle of the round garden, as you can see. Because we're not a chain, we don't have a managing director, we don't have a PA, we don't have HR team, things are relatively inexpensive. So you can have a wedding here from £4,000, and we're very flexible. We want to really look after you. And most people who book with us find us very reasonable. We're not a factory at Springkell. We're not trying to have hundreds of weddings every year. We're looking for 10 to 40 weddings a year. We really look after you. You won't see another bride, you won't see another groom, you'll just see your friends and your guests. The history of the house, as I mentioned a bit earlier, my great-great-grandparents bought it, and I still live here with my family. And I'll be looking after you during your wedding as well. So we've owned it since 1894, and we bought it along with 20,000 acres, which is quite large. And now I just have a few fields, enough for you to be able to walk around and enjoy yourself when you're here. In terms of pastimes or anything you want to do during your stay here with us, we can do clay pigeon shooting. We fire the clays over the river. So if you wanted to jump into one of our kayaks, you can do a bit of kayaking. Archery we can set up. Mountain bikes, we can hire those. We've got a local contact in Longtown who brings the bikes down to us here, and you can bike around. General walking is fine. Listening to the bird song. you can go out with a pair of binoculars and have a look at quite a few birds around here, everything from a little yellow wagtail all the way to a great big buzzard. And both of those are within 100 feet of our house. Other activities you might want to do, we have our own aromatherapist, so we can call her in to look after you in your bedroom. Swimming pool nearby, Carlisle's half an hour away, Lockerbie is 20 minutes away. So there's quite a lot to do, and the sea, I forgot to mention the sea. The sea's 20 minutes away as well, just by Powfoot, where you can play golf. It's a good course, it's a links course, so bring your golf clubs if you're a golfer. Here at Springkell we have 14 bedrooms. Some of them are vast. In fact, in 2 of them we've got an emperor bed as well as a double fold-out sofa bed. So we can fit 4 people into that room. Sometimes we get asked to put Z beds up. We've got 5 Z beds. So all in all, staying at Springkell, we can get 33 people in the house and maybe a few more on Z beds. And then we have 2 cottages 40 metres away from the house. Both of the cottages have a double bedroom and a twin room, and they can fit 4 people in each. Sometimes we've had 2 Z beds in the living room, making 6 people in each. So all in all, we can sleep 45 people at Springkell. If your party or your wedding is larger than that, we can block book one of several hotels nearby, whether that's in Gretna, Lockerbie or Annan, or even as far afield as Dumfries or Carlisle. So there are many, many hundreds of beds nearby, and I'll recommend hotels to you that suit your guests and suit your guests' pocket as well. So everything from the cheaper hotels all the way through to the quite expensive hotels. Now you may have quite a large party, you're plotting your wedding, you've got lots and lots of friends, or certainly your parents have anyway, and you want to get them all here. So we have contacts with some of the best marquee companies here up in the northwest, whether that's in Cumbria and or Dumfriesshire and further afield. And we have marquees up to 300 people sitting formally for a 3-course dinner for the 3-course wedding breakfast. So don't feel that just because there are 14 bedrooms in the house and 4 bedrooms in the cottages, you need to limit your party to 40 or 50 people. That's not the case. If you want to have a massive wedding of 300 people, be my guest. At Springkell, we really pride ourselves in looking after you, not just you, but children as well. Even animals, actually. We've got stables at the top, and we can have dogs to stay there as well, and we look after them. Sometimes we've arranged local nannies to look after the children in the evenings. I've got 5 children myself, so we've got all the kit you could possibly imagine, everything from Duplo all the way to Lego. And we also have 3 mini tractors that you can charge up and down on this black and white hallway all evening. So they're totally worn out, so it's actually quite easy to get in the bed later on. That means you can come to the bar and have the odd drink, 1 or 2. So I hope after seeing this video that you really want to come and see Springkell. And something I really wanted to stress to you is that we're very informal. You come into the house, there is a wow factor when you approach the house and think, gosh, what an amazingly beautiful house. But once you're here and inside, it is still beautiful inside, but it's also relaxing. It's not formal, it's informal. You can really take your time, relax, enjoy your friends in a very comfortable surroundings, which don't make you feel inhibited or nervous. You can just relax. In fact, one of the first weddings we ever had, the bride came down in her white dressing gown later on the same evening when she got married, which was great. So come here and relax, enjoy your wedding. Thanks for watching, I hope you've enjoyed it. Any questions at all, just get in touch. All the details are on the website, springkell.co.uk.